I'll check my connection. I'll be back.
Yeah, no problem. And we're live anyhow. So Dave's having a little bit of audio issues. It's
Okay.
his phone connection is a little weird. So, anyways, hey Gary Mullane, Mr. Blue, Eric Seth, all online. Brickham's Den says he will be joining us shortly. He's running late. He should just not be running at all. It's could slip and fall. Although it's not icy outside yet. So, anyways, hey everybody. We are having our chat tonight like usual. 5 people watching already, which is awesome. So welcome. I'm just trying to delay things as Dave is trying to figure out his audios. Oh, Axel Plate is also on. Hello. Dave will say hi when he comes back, I'm pretty sure. He's on his phone in his Lego room. So when he's in his Lego room, he's using his cell phone. And, oh, here we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's still a little bit. It might be. Oh, okay. So in chat, does Dave seem to be cutting out a little bit when he talks? Try and talk again, and we'll see. Now he doesn't want to talk.
It's probably my son. He's drying. He's using the hair dryer right now because I think that's what's messing up.
Oh, okay. I hear it. So it's either my connection or it's your fault. So the internet will tell us because the internet knows all.
No, it's definitely the hair dryer. I think.
Yeah.
Messing up the connection.
Yeah. So Axel says hi, by the way, and Mr. Blue does as well.
Hey, hi. Hey, Blue. Hey, Axel.
So anyway, so yeah, we like Rick's gonna join us shortly. He said others may join in later. I don't know. We were just talking about Dave K because he hasn't been active on the internet for the past few days. So at least from what we can see, so maybe he's taking a little break. Who knows? But anyway, we will get on with chatting. I think Dave needs to install some codec or change his mic sampling. Yeah, he's on his cell phone, so you can't really do a codec install on that.
I'm on my cell phone though.
So, but he was.
Because usually I'm on my computer and with a wire connection and and my Bluetooth usually works well with my computer, but
turn your camera off for a second and try and talk, and we'll see if it's
not with my phone.
Can you turn off your camera for a second? Now talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still hear it.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Still hear it. Same thing. I was just wondering if it was like a data issue that you were just using too much data.
Well, the hair dryer is still working here.
Yeah. So. Okay. Well, we'll assume it's that. What kind of phone have you got, by the way? Like what brand?
It's iPhone SE 2nd generation.
It's an Apple. That's why. Anyways, you can turn your camera back on. I'm just knocking Apple. So.
I'm going to try my headphones.
All right. We'll see if that's better. Oh, we lost his picture. Is he coming back? Dave, hello. So while Dave's trying to reconnect, I am moving officially down to the Lego room for next week. I'll probably do it like in the next couple of days. Can you hear us, Dave?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. It's definitely worse.
It's worse.
Yeah, it's definitely worse. In fact, your mouth is moving, and I haven't heard the audio yet.
How about now?
Oh, perfect. What happened? What did you do?
I just turned off the echo cancellation, so
noise cancellation.
So
can you actually hear the blow dryer blowing?
No, it's not working anymore. Maybe that's it too.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, all right, you're back. That's good. And Brickham's Den is yes, we know you're running late. That's okay. You can show up when. Where'd he go? I don't want to be alone. Anyway, I think he hit the wrong button and hung up. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be moving down to the Lego room probably tomorrow and Friday. I finished washing my floor tiles because I had to give them a quick clean. Dave's back. You hit the wrong button, did you?
Yeah. I was trying to get back to you, but
your audio is awesome now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. it's perfect. So anyway, I was just saying I washed the last of the floor tiles tonight, so they're drying, and then I got to let the floor around it dry a little bit because there's some obviously water dripping off of the tiles onto the floor. Just those foam tiles. Luckily, they don't absorb water.
Yeah.
So I just needed to give them a clean. They were all dusty underneath anyhow. So I mean, worst case scenario, I just did a bleach clean and some bleach and water and scrubbed for 45 tiles tonight, floor tiles that are 2x2. 2 feet by 2 feet.
How much time did that take you?
It took about, I think it took about an hour.
Wow.
But I'm now done. So I've got, basically, I've ended up, I'm rejigging my room as well. So next time you see me down there, I'll probably be in the middle of the room.
Ooh.
So I'll have a bigger view around me, which that's beside the point. But I was trying to figure out how to get this type of scenario where I can just, from my work desk, turn and basically be at the castle.
Yeah.
Or at a table to build at, because my work desk's tables are like, it's only a 2-foot wide table. And you can't really get much, like you can get a 48 base plate on there, but beyond that, you can't do 2 48s because that's 30 inches. So it doesn't work that well. So anyways, so yeah, next week I'll be downstairs again. And the next few days I'm just basically moving stuff down. The other reason I'm doing this is because my son's birthday is on Friday and my father's coming for a visit on Saturday, and we're going to have a dinner in our dining room.
Dining room.
So yeah, I'm going to try and get everything moved down. So
which is usually right next to the kitchen that's behind you.
Yeah, the kitchen and the living room, where I mean, literally, between my couch and the table, there's about this much room. Like I have one of those couches with the ottoman that comes out a bit, and it's got like about a half a foot of room. Like I can just slide by, and I can't even get into this far side of the castle. I'll see, over this area, I can't even get in there because it's just so close. So there's parts over there I have to rebuild, I have to build, and I haven't had a chance. I mean, all this stuff over here I still have to build, and anyway. But I was at Janie's on the weekend on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday even. And one of the reasons I went to visit her was, to see her, because I haven't seen her in a while. It's been a month. Yeah. But the other reason I visited her is very loud. Is I currently have 600 2x4 black Dupo bricks in my this is some of them in my back room, in my sunroom, like they're all dry, and I've got another tub of probably another 400 because she bought 1,000 of them years ago in one of our buying programs that we had. And she doesn't need them at the moment, and they're easy to differentiate from Lego bricks, obviously, because they're bigger. So I don't have to worry about getting them mixed in with my collection. So later this week or next week, when I'm getting back to Castle full time, I'm going to basically take the core out of a few modules and basically build it back up with Duplo. That will make it lighter, stronger, hopefully, and
you'll save some bricks.
Yeah, and I'll get a lot more bricks back because I'm basically at the point now here that I can't get any higher because I'm at a 2x2 brick. Pretty much. I think I probably have enough 2x2 brick to do like one more 5 brick layer, and then I'm done. So yeah, about Black Duplo. It's awesome. Janie originally bought it because at shows she was thinking of, on top of the trailer, building some studs out of Duplo, like building big, just not filled, but just hollow studs, and they would put it on top of the trailer so it would look like a Lego brick as you drove by. But they realized really quickly that A, you can't really secure them to the roof, and B, that's a lot of Duplo to steal. So she decided to not do that. But anyway, so yeah, what have you been doing, Dave? I see something has been put away in your Lego room. No,
Where did I put away?
I don't know.
I didn't put anything away.
I was bugging you. But anyway,
I know someone challenged me to like pick up stuff and clean the room. Not gonna happen.
No, that's okay.
I already told people not gonna happen. No, I actually received my issue of Brick Mag, the French magazine, which I'm featured in.
Ooh, I haven't even never heard of this magazine. It's French. Would
It's
this be
French.
like European French?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's a European
French for
magazine.
France.
Yeah. No, fair. I just wanted to. I thought this was something from Quebec.
No, it's
And
not for something from Quebec. It's something from France,
From France.
and it's a
Awesome.
special on space.
Space.
So they were asking for people who were like interested in space, and here I am.
Oh, hold on, let's full screen you. Full screen, Dave. Click picture. There, done. That is you. Hey, you're the same age as me. We've already had that conversation though.
So that's it. And more than that, I also participated in the they're like doing a recap of the classic space team.
Yeah.
And the author of that article in particular asked me for some advice, and so I'm mentioned on
Somewhere in the small print.
over
Cool.
here.
I saw K-Lug for a second there. Or I saw Quebec. Yeah.
You can see
K-Lug.
the top
David,
line.
Yep.
I'm there. So
Awesome. Cool. You're
I'm
published.
famous now. I'm published and I'm famous. So I won't be doing your show anymore.
All right, that's right. Hey, Samir. Welcome.
Hey, Sam. No, it's great, and I'm truly honored because the features that the pages that features me
Yeah.
is actually right next to. Let me get it. I'm actually right after me. The one who's featured just after me is Peter Reed.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you're like the opener?
Well, not the opener, but I'm next to Peter Reed, so
that's impressive.
I'm in great company, and
there you go. Yes.
And I'm truly honored. I'm deeply honored and deeply humbled. So yeah, that was
Is Peter? Sorry, go ahead.
That what was basically what happened to me this week.
Is Peter Reed French or?
No, he's actually from England.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was. Okay. I was just curious because
there's a bunch of other AFOLs in here. There's a few French AFOLs that I actually got to know because I'm part of the AFOL Space Classic. Is AFOL Space Classic forum on Facebook. That's a Facebook group. So it's a bunch of French like having fun with the space team, so the classic space team. So I got to know a bunch of them, and there are a bunch of them featured in the magazine. So but there's also like Peter Reed from England. There's someone from Denmark and a bunch of AFOs. So they did a pretty good research.
Yeah, they got some of the famous ones.
Yeah,
but they forgot Dave K.
Yes, and Chris Giddens.
And Chris Giddens. This is true. Well, yeah. Good point. I was just noticing in my screen, you can see something kind of hidden off to the side, like right there. Do you see that thing?
No, I don't see it. Put yourself on full screen. No, put yourself on full screen.
Oh, you're on a camera.
Yes, I'm on my phone.
Do you see it now?
Yeah.
Oh, there's actually a couple of boxes here. Hold on. Don't need that one.
That's an exclusive. Wow.
Yeah, so I had read an article that said it wasn't coming. It was only available through that Zavvi place and in England, and you could not get it any other way. And it also read that parts wouldn't be available on Bricks and Pieces.
Nope.
So I placed the order, and coincidentally, some of the parts are available on Bricks and Pieces, but not all of them.
Yeah.
So I placed the order from the UK site because the US site we can ship. The US site will ship to us, but they didn't have that because it was exclusive to the UK site. But if you're in the US, they do have it because it's a US to UK. So they probably just have a shipment that comes across, and they don't have to pay taxes because it's going from one location to another or something like that.
Yeah.
Or they don't have to pay duty, I guess. So I ended up, I got it a few days ago in a big, massive box for I don't know why they gave me the biggest box possible for it. And I ended up having to pay about 20, well, I think it was just over $20 in duty on it because they sent it FedEx. And I have recently learned from people I know that FedEx loves charging extra. And when you order something like that, you have no control over how they send it, right? So,
no.
But it was like $10 for the order, and then $10 in taxes, and then $10 for the FedEx.
So about $30 extra for getting the set.
Well, $20 extra. It was 10 and 10.
So 10
plus, I think it was like the conversion from pounds to Canadian and stuff too. But I mean, it's definitely more expensive than me buying the yellow one. And I probably will just part that out. I don't think I'll build it because I just built the yellow one not too long ago. But I thought it'd be kind of nice to have those parts and stuff. Maybe I can build a house for my layout using some of the bricks. Because apparently I'm going to have a very colorful city. So,
unless you order more bricks.
Unless I order more, that's a good idea. Are you telling me I should order more? Oh, I did have a story though, because we were talking a while ago about ordering from Bricks and Pieces, and I said I discovered that Bricks and Pieces had 1x10 plates in light gray, which I need a bunch of. But I also just saw that the online Pick-a-Brick, which Lego has as well, had them, and they were a little bit cheaper. So I ended up deciding to order them from there because they're cheaper. Why not? And I got a shipment notification. I think it was on. Let me just check my thing. I got a shipment notification on October 7th, and they gave me a DHL tracking number. So I'm like, okay, October 7th it was shipped, and it was shipped from New York, like Jamaica, New York. So I'm like, okay, I guess Lego's Pick-a-Brick is done from Jamaica, New York. I don't know any better. So I waited, and yesterday I was like, okay, it still says waiting for it to arrive, and I'm like, it's been like 19 days. So I called Lego and talked to someone there who was great, and he was willing to place the order again because he's like, it's probably still hasn't been shipped to them yet. Like they haven't received it yet. And I'm like, well, how is that possible? Like after he kind of placed the order, I'm like, well, how is that possible? He's like, well, it comes from Denmark or Poland, and they boated across the ocean. And I'm like, oh, so I thought it was being shipped out in New York State, and that's why 19 days it should be done. Like Bricks and Pieces, when you order something, right? You're going to get it within, like they ship it, they get sent airmail, and it's fairly fast, right?
It's like a 10-day turnaround.
Yeah, exactly, a 10-day turnaround.
At the very worst.
Yeah. Well, no, it's been worse.
Well,
it was worse
right now.
Yeah, right now it's right now. So Brick Maniac 81's on too. Anyways, so anyway, so today, I had the guy put the order on hold. Like I said, don't order them yet. If I need them, I'll call. Because I said I wait till Friday. And today I hit F5 on the page, and it suddenly arrived. So it got off the boat, and it might be here by Friday, most likely Monday or Tuesday. So, I'm like, okay, because I can't finish my towers. Like I don't even have enough to finish the tower that I built. Like the tower right here, this tower is the one I have to finish, and I don't have enough to finish the whole tower of those plates. So I need that.
How many did you order?
I believe I ordered 400.
Oh,
yeah.
You've been set. I think you've been
for a
set.
while. Yeah, for a while.
For a while.
That's
a typical A-full marker. Answer.
Well,
I'll be good for a while.
And I mean, I won't run out of that part for a while, but I'll run out of other parts. Like I just ordered 2x6 or 4x6 plates today in light gray, not light bluish gray, and light gray from Bricklink. Actually, I ordered them a couple of days ago. 18 cents a piece. It was a pretty decent price. It was like equal to regular gray.
Original gray, it's a great price actually.
So I found a store out in Calgary area, Edmonton area, who the person has decided that they don't want to sort their light gray and their dark gray, or their light gray from the new bluish gray.
Light bluish gray.
Yeah, they don't want to sort. They don't want to have two things. So they put all their light gray, old dark gray, and old brown on their store, and they're selling it off. But the catch is, they were selling it in lots of like 200s, right? So I mean, I think this person had like 600 4x6 plates because they're a castle builder. So they were putting like 200 up at a time. And I also got some 2x8 plates as well because I needed those, and I bought 285 of those. So, and they were like 16 cents a piece. So I thought the prices were decent enough. That's like I'm just gonna place an order, and then I don't have to worry about those parts because I can't finish castle walls without the 4x6s, and I can't build towers without the 2x8s. So, anyway, slowly the pieces are coming in, and I can continue. So
Jeff will be looking for a second job the moment he gets back from Brick Fair, Alabama.
Yeah. There's definitely lots of parts coming in. Yeah, I had 3 videos post over the past 2 or 3 days. I think the last one went out this morning.
Yeah,
which are just the lots that I gotten in the past week.
I just watched it before, just before the show. So
yeah, and those were just ones I'd gotten in for the past 2 or 3 weeks, and I just haven't had a chance to actually. Like I recorded the videos when I opened it, but I never got a chance to process the videos. So, does this mean they only produce those plates in Denmark? The bricks and pieces? No, I think they just ship them out of Poland or Denmark. Yeah. That's just where the fulfillment center is for those parts.
Yeah.
So.
And that's true for any pick a brick order that you do on Lego's website. So.
Yeah. Bricks and pieces order.
Yeah.
Pick a brick comes from. I think Pick a Brick comes from Germany. I think it was.
Really?
Germany or Denmark?
I think Denmark.
Yeah, I could have swore the postmark. I don't have the envelopes anymore. I could have swore the postmark I saw was Denmark or was Germany. But I'm just trying to see if I have an order sheet around here, but I don't see one. So I can't really answer that question. I must have brought it downstairs already. Eric's asking if we'd seen the new Buzz Lightyear trailer. Yes. I put it in my watch later list. I haven't gotten to it yet.
Oh, it's amazing. It looks amazing. Visually, looks like, well, it's Pixar, first of all. So
yeah, for sure.
You know you're getting good stuff.
Yeah.
But visually, it looks like Wall-E, but with a touch of more industrial, dirtier look. So the ships look great, and you can totally imagine the Toy Story toys being produced from that show, from that movie. So
that's pretty cool. I'll watch it when we're done. But
it totally looks really rad.
Yeah,
for sci-fi enthusiasts as I am, looks really, really cool.
Yeah. So Axel's saying when he orders sets, they come from Belgium. When we order sets, at least when I order sets, they come from Niagara Falls area, which is just at the tip of Ontario, right by the Buffalo, the Canada-U.S. border. So there's a fulfillment center there. I think there's a fulfillment center in the States somewhere down south. There's one in Connecticut or something like that. Like they have a few of them scattered around the States. I'm assuming, does yours come from Niagara Falls too, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I mean, obviously throughout Europe, they probably have multiple distribution centers too, just because it's cheaper to transport it from more locally than it is to go all the way out, right? Or to go directly from Denmark.
Well, and the big advantage that they have in Europe is that they got this free trade agreement that they can basically
unless you're in England.
Yeah. Because you just Brexit it.
Yeah. For sure.
By choice. You were not expelled. You chose to. We're going our own way.
Although it is weird because when Lego ships out of our Niagara Falls distribution center, they ship it from there to our FedEx depot in Mississauga, which is about an hour and a half drive. But it usually takes 3 or 4 days before it gets from that point, from the label, the shipping label being created till it actually is received by FedEx. And that drives me crazy because it's like, oh yeah, it's being shipped. And then, what is it, Red Hat Day or something? Did I miss the memo?
It's Red Hat Day.
It's Red Hat Day.
I don't have a red hat. Do I have a red hat? You guys talk for a minute. I'm going to get a hat. It's not red, but it's better.
Hey, David, nice hat.
Hey, Rick, nice hat.
Yours is a little more Lego than mine. Mine's just But that's hilarious. Red hats. That's hilarious. So how you doing?
Good.
Good.
I'm famous now.
Are you?
Yes, I'm in a magazine.
Come on.
See,
Awesome.
Brick Mag, a French magazine.
Yeah.
And they were
that's
doing a
wicked.
special on space. And I'm on page 18 and 19.
Nice one. That's amazing.
He's famous.
Oh, that's
So I'm actually.
Whoops, hold on, Rick. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Sorry,
Well,
Rick. I put the hat down and it hit my mouse. Yeah, no, because you're not saying anything. Yeah, well, if you actually if sound comes out of your mouth, then we'll hear you. So this is not the red hat I'm going to wear, but
it is a red hat.
It is a red hat.
Oh, that's
but let's see. I could wear this hat
excellent.
for the show. I just don't
Brick
know,
Fight. Yeah.
which is kind of a foresty green. Or I could
It's
wear
a Lego
this hat,
hat,
which is
it
quite
qualifies.
worn out. Or I could
a
just
Lego
wear
hat,
the
too.
best hat ever in space since '78.
Oh,
The
yeah,
original.
it's
got red in it.
Oh wow, it's one of my kids wore it because that does not fit my head.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
But I hate wearing hats because the brim always bugs my head. So forget it.
Okay.
But I have hats anyway. So how you doing, Rick?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind week since last week.
Yeah.
How come?
So?
Why?
How so?
Well, I finally finished my mansion mock, which I put up on socials, and it had some good times. And then
Had some good times.
had some good times.
It got around.
Yeah, it got around.
Yeah.
And the date hasn't been officially announced yet, although it has been decided between me and Boone. But I'm going to be the guest on one of his A Full Spotlight Bricktorious shows.
Awesome. I actually heard that yesterday.
So you're going to have to sing the song and all?
Yeah, I'll certainly be dancing to it.
You should sing.
Should sing what the
Bricktorious.
And I would say in a Canadian accent, but that doesn't exist. But you know, like just sing like a Newfie. And if there's any people from Newfoundland around, I love you guys. You're awesome.
So get this. This is kind of crazy. I did have somebody tell me that I say out differently than I don't say oot, but
Oot.
They said I say like EOUT, like out. And that is the way I say out.
Yeah. So I don't know. It sounds perfectly fine to me.
Right? It's the Canadian way.
It's the Canadian way.
And
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
It's the Canadian way.
Yes.
The Canadian way is the only way. Unless you're with a bunch of Americans, then you got to follow what they're doing, I guess. But anyway.
Exactly.
Cool. Should we jump into the news?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right. And here's something interesting. This is the usual view we have, but we just discovered today that StreamYard has done an upgrade. You ready for this?
Ready. Oh, cool.
I don't know if it's better or not. I mean, it'd be nicer if the screen went full size for what we were showing.
Yeah.
Right.
But I wonder if a different screen would be a different size. Anyways, who knows? You know what? Let's just also, I'm just going to turn this off for a minute.
Okay.
Just to get, does that make it any better? It's a little less busy. Anyway, I don't know that I like that. I think that's still better for this because we're a little bigger too.
It's your show, Jeff. You did
it's my show, and
Yeah,
I'll cry if I want to. So we're almost in November, as we know, and the Lego calendar came out. So there's a few items in here. Free coffee cart with the purchase over $65 US. I'm assuming that's probably going to be about $85, $90 Canadian. And the next article actually shows the coffee cart better quality, so we won't worry about that right now. That's from November 8th to the 14th, so that's a little bit into the month.
Oh yeah, like $85 worth of products to get just that cart.
Yeah,
I don't know. The cart looks kind of cool. I might do it. And it's obviously it's right before Black Friday's the VIP weekend for Black Friday, which is the weekend before Black Friday. So I mean that they don't overlap at all. Of course, my thought is if that doesn't sell out well, or if it doesn't sell out, they might Can you carry it through?
And Eiffel Day is this Sunday.
This Sunday. So the 31st.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Good to know.
So
Excuse me.
if you
So
follow the log and you have your VIP card, you're invited to Lego stores.
Yeah.
If you have one nearby.
If you have one nearby, for sure. So obviously their Black Friday deal is happening at the end of the month. It's actually 30 days away till Black Friday, I believe, today, the 26th, the 27th. I believe that's the math is right.
Yeah,
Wow.
but usually Black Fridays over here in Canada, they're pretty disappointing.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, for us, we still get some deals, right?
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Black Friday in the States.
Yeah.
I will say though that Black Friday is often better deals than Boxing Day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. In the last few years, totally.
Yeah. I
And
mean, maybe not specifically for Lego,
and
but
it's like the opening for deal season, because after
Yeah.
Black Friday, usually you get some deals also on Amazon. Amazon does some deal right up until Christmas. I think every day you get it's like at least one Lego set that's deeply
Yeah.
discounted. So
right. Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, and I was also going to say it's I forgot what I was going to say. Black Friday.
it's because you're not wearing a red hat,
Oh.
Jeff.
It's no,
Your
that's
thoughts are
why.
escaping.
Well, my tower's wearing a red hat though. No, I was going to say it's also. I actually have plans. The only thing I plan on buying on Black Friday, hopefully, is a couple of TVs for my kids' rooms, but
Wow.
just because, you know.
It's not
Might
a
as
bad
well.
idea, actually.
Yeah. Well, last year I bought one for my bedroom, and I got it at our local. No, it cost me nothing.
Right.
It cost me like $5
Making it rain.
because I bought it at my grocery store, and I had PC points.
Oh,
So it was an $80 TV, $88 TV, and I paid like $8 because I paid $80 on my points. So this year I have like 250 points or dollars worth of points. So hopefully I can buy 2 or 3. So that's my plan, at least. We'll see how it goes.
I walked into Costco today and saw a nice LED television for $1,000, and I was like, 65-inch.
Nice.
Yeah.
What brand?
LG.
LG. Watch the models though, because Costco tends to pull in the cheaper models.
Yes.
yeah.
I bought, before we go any further, I'll just quickly tell you, like 3 years ago, I bought 2 65-inch televisions. One I bought was the Vizio from Costco. And then I brought it home, plugged it in, watched a few things on it, and I was like, okay, I'm seeing some lighting issues. So when I was at Costco, I thought, oh, I'll buy the Samsung and I'll do like a side-by-side comparison. So I literally had 2 65-inch televisions, one above the other one, and I was doing the same video on both to see which one was better. And to be honest, I wasn't happy with either, so I just took them both back. And
the LED TVs, the cheaper models have crappy backlight, like the light comes up from the bottom. At the top.
they have side panel light or frame lighting. Yeah.
So I mean, I bought an LG. I bought an LG a few years ago, a 65-inch as well, and I ended up getting one of the higher end ones. And I kept on shopping for it, like just checking all the sites, and it came on cheap one time. I bought it, and it's got the proper lighting where it's like squares around it. So when it gets white in that area, you do see a little glow around it, but it's not the whole screen. So
okay, right.
But yeah. Anyway, we will talk about the Home Alone set in a few minutes as well, but that's advertised here in the calendar. Last week, the Titanic, I think, was announced, and we didn't really have a news segment, so we can touch on that too if we want to. I know we did talk about it, but
a little bit, yeah.
Other than that, the calendar's pretty normal. Like, there's not really very many good deals, other than the like the Black Friday thing and the coffee cart. So let's just look at coffee cart right now, which is actually a cute set, I think.
Yeah, I
like it.
Yeah, but is it worth getting?
Yeah,
like
for
$85 worth Canadian. 65.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. I'm wondering. It's probably not even advertised. Yeah, and we're guessing what the price is going to be in Canadian. We don't really know ahead of time, but It's valued at
But
50.
I agree. I agree. It looks great. It looks
Mhm.
like a coffee cart. Great colors, great pieces, but
Yeah. There's nothing really in it that makes me scream, "Oh, I got to have it for that particular piece," though. I mean, I don't think there's anything. There doesn't seem to be anything unique in the set. So,
no.
I mean, and it looks, based on looking at it, you can probably just easily build it yourself without even instructions. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't look that technical. But anyway, it's still a cute little set, and some people will be buying. Yeah, if you're buying Lego in November anyhow,
it's free. It's free if
Yeah.
you. So
yeah, and obviously sets are starting to dwindle on Shop at Home. I've been watching it, and we'll touch a base on it in a few minutes as well. But things are starting. They're starting to lose some stock. It's not huge, major right now. I'm just actually opening that spreadsheet.
yeah. So if you're want to buy some Lego kits for your kids for Christmas,
Mhm.
better early than late.
Yeah. That's too, and yeah, I'd especially try and get it in the VIP weekend for Black Friday if you can, because it's usually double VIP points as well. And at that
Yeah.
point, that's when everything definitely starts selling out.
And don't go to your local Walmart or Target or
Yeah.
Well, the UCS AT-AT is coming though.
Yeah, we've heard it's coming, and I mean, they won't advertise it in the calendar. They will make it a big announcement. I would expect
Yeah.
if it's coming for November, like for that weekend, I would expect it in the next week or so, probably a week or two, maybe.
Yeah. It'll
There's a
leak
pic-
first,
there's-
and then we'll
there's-
get the.
it's actually already leaked. There's a picture
is.
in my
Yeah,
my
it is.
Facebook page. So
Yeah.
if
Okay,
people are
so
curious,
probably tomorrow then, because that always seems to happen that the news comes out tomorrow, the day after our streams. Speaking of the news coming out the day after our streams, oh, that's not the right one. Anyways, we'll get to it. I thought that was going to be the home one set, but that's a few more tabs away. So yeah, then we talked about the Black Friday deal coming out. It's usually double VIP points. Oh no, this is just VIP weekend. They usually give double VIP points during that, don't they? Or is it just
on certain sets? Yeah.
Certain sets.
Yeah. Okay. With the reveals of this year's gifts, offers, and more on November 15th. So November 15th, which is a day of the month. I'm just looking at my calendar here.
Yes, it is.
November 15th. Oh, so it's a couple of Mondays away. It's like 3 weeks away ish.
Right.
So we'll be able to talk about it on the Wednesday as well. We can safely assume there will be double VIP points and exclusive Black Friday set. There's been rumors of the AT-AT set reveal, but that won't be confirmed until the 15th. So there you go. So we'll see what happens. This was in last month's calendar that there was an exclusive Harry Potter set. And then when people were looking at the calendar, it actually, they had actually removed it. So there was some suggestion that there was a bit of a supply issue for it, but it's actually is available as like this week, October 25th, November 7th. You have to spend 100 and something on
Lego Harry Potter set.
Lego Harry Potter sets.
Yep.
Yeah, let me just pull up the sales and deals here and see what the actual Canadian price is. $130 Canadian. There's also still a Friends promo going on. $50, $55.
Is it me, or did we used to have promotion for buying $60 worth of sets in Canadian, and then you would get the bigger set for the 99 price point, and now it would just seems
spending
that we're
more and
getting
getting less.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this Friends polybag thingy here is $50, $55 on Creator 3-in-1 Friends dots.
You got to spend 50 to get that.
55 to get that one. Yeah. So I mean, yes, I think Lego realizes that there's people are like in the market to get they'll place multiple orders in order to get these cheaper sets, or in order to get these decent looking sets.
Yeah, I think what they've probably done is looked at volume of purchases and said, well, listen, they're buying that much anyway.
Yeah.
Let's not give away so much.
Yeah.
We can just give away a smaller set.
Yeah. So there's some chat here. I'm just going to pull that up. Lego is not expensive enough at current
Why
prices.
would Lego be market smart?
Yeah, we don't want them to be more expensive.
No.
Plus or minus 20% of the stock in Europe more than usual. Yeah. Price of everything's going up here in the US. Canada too.
Yeah, I think we should erase Axel Plate's comment forever so that Lego doesn't read it.
Nice. Well, first of all, if Lego's reading this or watching us.
Oh, you know what I mean. I hear what he's saying, but man, yeah.
November 22nd is.
Yeah, but
Axel Plate, that's hilarious.
So it's always comparing yourself. If we could compare to the US, we get like.
Oh, November 22nd is Mr. Blue Sky's birthday.
It is. Isn't that cool?
Mine is the 19th.
Oh, there you go.
Mine is actually next week, November 5th.
Oh, we got a bunch of Scorpios in the house tonight. Wow.
I was gonna say one of my best friends is November 19th, I think.
Come on. I am right here.
Actually, I think no. I mean the other one. One of my real best friends. Jamie's in November too.
Real best friend. Did you hear that, Rick?
I did.
One of my real best friends.
Real life best friends. You're
just a virtual friend.
Right now I am.
Well, because we haven't actually met, but this is true.
Yeah.
I'm now looking at my calendar to see whose birthday it is because I'm trying to think if it's. I think it was Janie's birthday. It's somewhere around that time.
From Toralug?
Blue, you're so young. 36. Wow.
36. Wow.
It's not on my calendar.
Change the 3 to a 4, and that's what I'm turning.
I'm turning 47.
46.
I'm 46 right now. So you're 45 right now. So we're basically all within 2 years.
Yep.
And my birthday's in February, so deal with it.
I'm the kid. All right.
I'm the middle one. Wait, hold on. Well, then we'll just do that.
There you go. And there was a story.
Anyway. All right. So
I don't know who the lovely lady is.
Yes, let's go to the next news section. Yes. Got distracted. Bricklink Designer Program Round 2 is starting November 9th. That's probably someone's birthday too. Samir is 38 on this Friday.
Hey.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Samir.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Early.
It's my son's birthday too. There you go. So we will actually come back to this if you want. We can look at the prices because they've actually put up the prices for these sets and they are insane.
The Lego store is like $180. $180
that was
for the
US.
modular Lego store.
That was US.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll
come back to this in a minute.
Are they crazy?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so Home Alone set was announced.
Yep.
I don't know. You guys wanting it? Is anybody buying it?
Well, like I said on Sunday, I'm not gonna get it, but it looks great. Looks amazing.
This is if I need to talk with my wife about it because she could be planning something, but if not, it's day one for me. Like,
because your birthday.
I have to have that.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Are you a big Home Alone fan, then, Rick?
I am big Home Alone fan. Yeah, love the movie, and that's a gorgeous set. I'm also into architecture, right? So I like I like it for the architectural appeal. It's not the most architecturally,
but is it worth $350 Canadian?
Oh, is that the price?
Yeah. $350. Yeah.
But the number of pieces justify the price.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's actually well above. Yeah, it's an excellent price.
Agreed.
Piece to price ratio. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just surprised when I saw it.
Yeah. I have to have it. Like, I'll pay for it. Then Lego knows I will.
Shut up and take my money.
Take my money, you bastards.
Did you originally support this on Ideas?
I did.
Okay, there you go. So they have your name.
I did too.
Know.
Does that mean I get a discount?
No.
Yeah, you get it for $349.98.
Awesome.
But there's going to be a rounding error, so it's just going to go up to 99 anyhow. Yeah.
Anyway, we don't have pennies anymore in Canada, so.
Yeah, there you go. Good point.
Yeah, can we have a better look at that interior shot there?
Yeah, you know what? I'll actually pull up the. That's why I opened up the
Lego
store Lego site because they have the best pictures.
Yes.
So we'll full screen this, and of course, if we do the zoom thing, we're gonna get that weird angle unless they fixed it. No, they haven't fixed it.
Oh,
There's
what is
double
happening?
images. That happens on. I don't know if that's just this computer or if it happens for others, but I always get this double image thing going on.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
So, I mean, I can tell you what's going on if you really want to know. But
my God, he has the iron mark on his face. That's
Yes.
so incredible.
Yeah.
And the spider with one of the greatest, in my opinion, one of the greatest male screams in a movie ever.
and you know that it wasn't script; it was totally
Yeah.
real.
That's what I love about it. Is it?
That's
It was
awesome.
so impromptu. Yeah.
The new door. It's a new piece.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
That takes a cupboard door as a doggy door.
Yes, as a cat
But-
or dog door. Yeah.
Dog, cat, or dog door, or ferret, or lion, or tiger, or
door.
bear,
Lion.
giraffe, maybe. Probably not elephant though. Just saying.
I like that fridge sticker. It's very shiny.
The fridge sticker. Oh, the whole sticker. Okay, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
saw it was one. I thought those were individual stickers, so I'm like, which
Oh,
one?
right.
And I realized it's one sticker. So yeah, okay, I understand now. I'm a little
Oh
slow
yeah, look
today.
at the details here. You got the flamethrower pointing down towards the doorknob.
Yeah.
You've got
Yeah.
oh man, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to know if we have a picture here. Does it have that gangster movie on the television playing?
Well, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. There's the back. Well, I guess the furnace. I'm assuming that's the furnace in the basement. Oh, he's actually got the iron in his hand.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. There is something weird about the back of the building that we'll talk about in a minute when we get
It's
there.
a brick-built iron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have a real iron.
Couldn't they just make the piece? It's so huge compared to the markets.
Well, it's an idea set. They don't tend to make new molds for. Although, yeah, they might occasionally, I would say, but they don't tend to go that way. Maybe new colors for sure, but not new molds usually.
Right.
But the irony of it all, right? Like it's
Ah.
there you go. Okay. Try the fish. The paint can coming down. I believe that was the paint can, right?
Oh yeah. Yep.
So let's see what else is there. So the house opens up at the front so you can access everything, which I think is pretty cool. And I mean, there's like the staircase here is going up. I'm guessing it probably doesn't lead anywhere, but it just gives you the effect of like, I mean, the top does open up as well, but I'm saying that I'm guessing that probably just kind of ends there and it's at the end of the back of the house type thing.
Yeah.
But it's more just for effect, right? So this is the weird thing. The back room. So this is the piece on the end. When you actually see the picture of the side of the house, it's actually raised up a lot because there's the basement is underneath it where the furnace is.
Yep.
And it doesn't look right to me, and I'm like, how does this match up? Because I don't really see how it can match up. But
go to the back. Yeah.
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 Well, there's the front of the house.
Yeah.
So it's a few bricks off, but now the back of the house is like 6 bricks off or so.
Oh.
Right now the roof line lines up, but like how does
weird? Why would they do
so I was looking at like when you go back to the front picture, I'm just going to try and zoom in a bit. I don't know if it's going to work. I mean, you can see that room there, but you can see they've got like 2 stairs sitting up
so
here.
I guess was that really how it wasn't in the it did raise up the kitchen. But go to the back again, because what's even more weird is how many steps they have leading up to the door. There were no steps. There might have been one, but not that many.
No, and I mean, I think is this just supposed to be a pile of snow as well? Like, is that really where the step would end?
There was only like a couple of steps.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Oh, someone realized it was Wednesday. She doesn't have sis, if you click subscribe and then click the little bell notification, it alerts you when I go live. I'm not saying you have to do that or anybody
click like and subscribe.
Click like and subscribe. There you go.
And hit the notification bell.
Hello, sister, who called me yesterday and then said, and when I called back said, "Oh, I'm on the phone with Dad. I'll call you tomorrow," and she never did. So
we love you, Yvonne.
We do.
You're your best viewer. So
yeah. Well, no, that's not true. She's one of the best viewers. We have a lot of viewers.
Yeah, we have Axel and Blue.
And Samir and Gary Mullane was on earlier. I don't know if he's still there.
I didn't
you should just somehow like zap you awake instead. Anyway, let's just look at and now we have the scenes of, there's a little treehouse in the back. I'm surprised. Oh, there's the bowl. Is that the bowl of parts? I don't know. Every time they're building it, there's a bowl of parts.
Yeah.
So this is also cool that there's a printed train track.
Oh yeah, that's a cool
Tile?
piece.
Yeah, I don't see the TV in the scene.
And they have the Michael Jordan like
Sticker, big.
full size
Yeah.
board if you want to
Yeah.
cut out, but they don't have Jordan's name on it. It says bricks.
Oh, and Jeff, we have Jeff too. Sorry, Jeff, you're not
Hey,
you're
Jeff.
not actually chatting that much, and you could just join us. But anyways, sorry, I was looking at the list of people's names and I didn't see Jeff for a while, so I don't know if he's still there. Anyway, they've got the record player with the mannequin there, dining room, the shaving scene. Wow. So I mean, it's definitely a detailed set.
Yeah, it is.
There we go. Here's our Clayton bowl with pieces because that's how apparently people build. It still throws me off. But anyway, I think someone is multitasking right now.
Rick is.
I think so. Anyway, which is okay. All right. We talked about that. I'll leave it on this page in case we need to look at anything else from Shop at Home. Bricklink Designer Program we talk about. We talked about, I think last week, the bikes they had some issues with the bikes. Lego has some of the bikes.
We didn't. I posted in our.
Oh, it was after the fact, wasn't it? I remember reading it beforehand, but because I couldn't do the stream properly because of the cell phone fun. So was the set sold in the Americas only?
I know Brett got one.
And where does Brett live?
America.
I said in the Americas. That would be north and south, most likely. I'm assuming it's both Americas.
And Mexico.
Yes.
I just that's still part of the Americas.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a whole continent. It's like there's
I thought
multiple.
you meant, was it only? Yeah.
Do we need to do a geography lesson?
No.
Chat
I'm
34 geography.
I know how it works.
Okay. I'm just bugging.
I thought he was smart because he had a red hat, but it turns out it's not.
Well, guys, I have to go.
So yeah, basically, if you're having problems with them, customer service will replace them. You have to prove. I would assume
but they didn't mention which element was actually faulty. They said a wheel element, but they didn't say which element.
Yeah, and I'm guessing that the stunt sets there's probably manufactured in Europe and there's some manufactured here or in Mexico or something like that. So it's just, supply chain, whatever's, sorry, I'm just reading Jeff's, I accept your term, no cam. Well, you can join in with no cam. That's okay. We don't mind. So yeah, I would assume it's just that whatever the plants that manufactured the Americans ones didn't ship to Europe and the rest of the world. So that's like they probably had a fault there. Someone assembled them wrong or something. Who knows? But anyway, we'll burn through the next few things. Just the set wise, there's the coffee cart, the Home Alone set, the Titanic, and the rebuildable flying car, which I think was a gift with purchase a few days ago already, or like last week or something. Which is which is such a beautiful set.
Oh yeah, gorgeous.
I get why they're doing it, but why? Anyway, if anybody's going to Brick Fair, Alabama in the room, 11 weeks away, I'm starting to get worried.
And the border is open. Well,
the border is open November 8th.
Why are you getting worried?
Because 11 weeks away to finish a castle.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
No, it's just a small castle.
You're like more than a quarter way there.
Yeah, definitely more than a quarter, but it's the finishing part.
More than a quarter away. You can finish this.
I actually heard about this today. I was watching the Between the Bricks podcast or show that they aired on Friday last week, and I saw this. So I just heard something about it, but it's a company that's working with Raspberry Pi and Lego, and they've created a control board that you can put onto a Raspberry Pi, and it can control the latest version of the Lego. I'm trying to think what the system's called. I can't remember the name now. The Lego Boost.
Spike?
I think it's Boost.
Spike? Is it Spike?
Oh yeah, Spike. Yeah. So I thought it was kind of cool because, and I was hoping Dave Cowdes would be in because I think he'd be interested in that. But I'm not sure if you guys are into robotics at all, stuff like that. But anyways, I just thought it was kind of an interesting idea.
Yes.
So I pulled that up and added that in.
For robot makers, that's I think that's good news. But
yeah. So as for numbers, why don't we just quickly do this? I'm just going to do a quick search on lego.com for Lego, which is always funny because, there's 861 sets currently, and in North America, or in Canada at least, 410 are available now. I'm just looking for my spreadsheet. 410 are available now. Wow, it's already dropped. 410 are available now. 354 are out of stock. 86 are back ordered, and 12 are coming soon. So now I'll bring my spreadsheet over. So I took numbers yesterday.
Oh.
And it was 429 available, and now we're down to 410. So, and I just did it yesterday because I was like, oh, I haven't done it because we didn't do it the week before.
Interesting.
So the percentages. Oh wait, that doesn't work. D3. Sorry, that should be D3. Oh well, no, actually, you know what? Let's do it from. I guess we should do it from C. So based on the original number. So we're now 32% down from the October 13th numbers. So I'm just going to keep on doing this.
Wow, 2 weeks away, 32% drop.
32% drop. And like a day away, it's already a 4% drop, right? Between the two. So anyway, yeah. So like I said, just something I wanted to keep track of because last year, like, I want to see what it's going to do on Black Friday times. So,
yeah,
I said it.
Sure.
If you want Lego sets for Christmas, better get them sooner than later.
That's one thing I don't have to worry about. My kids really aren't into Lego.
Yeah, mine aren't either right now. So, so we have a choice to make. Choose your own adventure.
Ooh,
it's already an hour in. Mm-hmm. Do we want to turn to page 7? And talk about our main topic for tonight and either come back to this later or do it next week? Or do we want to just look at the Bricklink Designer Program and look at the crazy prices that they're asking for? What do you want to do? Page 7 or page 8? This is page 8.
I'm kind of feeling page 8.
All right. You want to see the prices?
But we can do page 7. We can do page 7. I'm good with you.
I'm okay with that. I'm actually just going to click onto the Designer Program itself. Because then we will get the Canadian pricing.
What was your choice, David?
He did.
I don't really care.
Well, I don't know if you guys
I'm famous. I don't think I made.
This is
He's got people to make those decisions.
Yeah.
He's got people to make those decisions. Now.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just give my opinion.
Pretty soon
on
he'll
everything.
have for videos.
I want to do this slowly because of the prices, but slowly as in I'm not going to show the prices at this moment. So there's the Windmill and the Lego store. Guess prices. If you already know, then.
Well, I think you already gave away the Lego store.
Yeah. Well,
Windmill. We're talking American.
No, this will be Canadian. It should be because I'm logged in to Bricklink.
Okay, Windmill. 159.
159. I mean, parts wise, I would say the Lego store probably has more. I would think, basically looking at those pictures, but
yep. Yeah, 159.
Here we go.
Survey says.
No
prices.
The prices aren't on here. Arrgh. Okay. We'll have to look at the US. I thought they were.
Free! They're giving it away.
2,000 pieces in the Windmill, $180.
So it's that's American.
American.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why I wanted the Canadian one, but obviously that didn't work so well. The Lego store, around the same price, same amount of pieces. So that makes sense. I mean, they're priced equally based on the number of pieces, but The prices have definitely seemed to be higher.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Yeah.
Now, can we get the last round?
Previous round.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's a. It'd be nice to see round 1. And I don't know if that's going to be even a possibility. There's 3. Oh, here's the ones from the first round.
Yeah.
But there's no prices on here for these.
And that castle in the forest sold out like immediately.
Instantaneously.
Yep.
Yeah, both. And doubled it sold out.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no prices on these, so that doesn't really help us. Does if I click on it, is there? Come on. Well, that was about 1,900 pieces as well. But if anybody on the chat remembers the
How much
price
it
of this
was,
castle, yeah, please let us know. Because
What
now
happens if you lose or break a shield? Well, there was an interesting question in the questions area there.
In here?
Yeah, right there. What happens if we lose or break a shield or a flag stickers?
Do you know if we can get spares or replacements?
And that's 4 hours ago. Wow, that's interesting. I guess he must have done it.
Well, he hasn't even gotten it yet.
Yeah,
they haven't released
the,
it.
the set haven't been shipped out yet.
Oh, wow. Well then, wow.
So the they haven't shipped out. I think the first round, the first 5,000 of each was supposed to be shipped out, I think, in January-ish, and then they were going to do the other set of 5,000 later. But because of that push, they're also saying that these ones could be delayed. In like this is probably like a summer or fall release for these ones.
Yeah,
which means round 3.
I think the latest date I heard was like June.
June, okay.
Shipping out in June 2022.
Yeah.
So you already paid for them like 1 year ago, and you're getting them.
Well, it was in September. I think it was in August or September where it came available. So, and this is now like if these October or these November ones are done in June, that's only 6 months ish, 7 months. So that's not so bad, I guess. But anyways, Science Adventures $35.99 for 414 pieces.
That's reasonable. That's
$250 US for the calendar. 3,000 pieces.
That's Brent Waller, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
So I mean that's going to be easily 300 Canadian, I would think.
Easily.
So the bowling alley 2,700 pieces. I'm just looking at the prices. Sorry, for $229. The Bricks West Studio for $280 for 3,700 pieces. I mean, it does look like it is following a formula at least.
Well, in short, just sign over your paycheck to Lego.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. $300 for this one, US. And then the small aquarium. I think this one will probably be one of the ones that gets 10,000 just because of the price and what it has.
Yeah.
$64.99. And then this Quest Builder one for $260. So there's 2 of them that are below $100. Like they're like 64 and I'm just
these are not designed or aimed at kids.
Yeah, $36, $64. There's nothing between that and $170.
Yeah.
So there's nothing in the $100 range, which I think people would be, people might buy something like that as well. But anyway,
are you interested in any of them?
I liked the Windmill originally, and then when I saw the pictures of it, it was like, not so much.
I was intrigued by the Lego store because I thought the picture it looked cool, but when I saw the price, I mean, I'm not gonna spend that much on a Lego store.
I like the look of this one, but it's not worth $250 to me, just because that's like a lot of money, and it's something that'll collect dust on your shelf. Well, actually, every month it'll get changed out with something new, or every few months, I guess. But the bowling alley is pretty cool. It would go well with the diner.
Yeah, if you have a city layout, I think you would make a nice addition to it. But I'm not into cities, so
this one's kind of interesting too. But again, I'm not spending $280 on something that I have to wait 6+ months to get.
And
Right.
it's just a facade.
It's a facade, yeah. And this is just way too much money.
Right.
That's a good parts pack maybe, but that's about it. Like, I mean, it is cool. I would build it,
And
but I wouldn't.
again, if you have a World War II diorama, or
Yeah.
you have like a Apoc layout, that could be cool. But
The scale is off though too. It's not minifig scale. Because this here from the base to the top of the window, that's 8 studs. So that means that door is 8 studs tall.
Isn't that an official Lego door?
Maybe there's a window up here. Yeah, there might be a door
transom
there.
window on top of it.
Yeah,
right?
okay, fine. I was gonna say it didn't look like it was a Lego scale, or a fig scale, but I guess it is.
The wall is unusually thick.
Yeah, it is.
It's like 2 bricks thick.
Well, and I mean, in real construction, it would have been like that too. Like
a double
sometimes,
brick wall.
Yeah, like a double brick wall for strength. I would think, or it's just kind of showing it as being crumbled, right? Like it's falling apart.
It's so that he can. It's so that he can get the detail in. That's why I think he did it.
Anyway,
well, it looks
do
great.
Those fish go around?
Yes, they do. You roll this, you spin this, and there's 3 fish that go around.
Cool,
and
right?
I think the crab or one of these pops up and down too a bit. Yeah, I mean it's just something like a little bit of motion. You know. My sister's saying that broken building needs a water wheel to make it look like abandoned mail. I'm assuming she's saying mill instead of abandoned mail. Yeah, mill.
Contact Canada Post. There's an abandoned mail.
Yeah. Mr. Blue is still here. Or he's asking if I'm still here. I think I am. So, and this quest builder one seems interesting. I mean, it would have been nicer if it was like, I mean, if Lego had carried this as a line and it was like Heroica games or whatever, there were smaller sets to build up on stuff. I think that might be a better idea, personally. But I mean, I like the look of it. I like the idea of it. I don't know if there's actually a game involved or it's just you're building the rules and you're doing a D&D game or whatever. You're building out of what you built.
I was looking at it and it gave me a distinctive like Link vibe.
Link,
like Zelda,
okay.
The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. So, but you know, I mean, there's nothing stopping any of us from building something like this as well with our collection. And that was the other thing. That Beyond the Brick. No. BBTV. Sorry. The other that I can't think of it in my brain. No, it's not Brothers. No, it's anyways. Anyway, the one of the show things I was watching, they had also observed that when these ship, the PDFs of the instructions become available for free for everybody. So
that's cool.
Technically, anybody can build this set with their own parts,
right?
Once they ship. Now,
which is really what Lego does. That's what Lego gives away their instructions.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. But I mean, are these priced at a premium? You know what I mean? Like, are you paying more for this because it's Bricklink Designer Program than it's being a regular Lego set? And if that's the case, and we know there's not going to be any exclusive parts in any of these sets because they're based on the current palette, right? So, how many people are going to say, no, you know what? I think I'm going to get the instructions and I'll just build this out of my own collection instead of spending the money.
Yeah, and you have to be like, that's a pretty specific thing, Quest Builder. I've never even heard of it. You know.
Yeah.
I can see things like the calendar and the windmill and also the the crumbled house being and this clockwork aquarium, which
again there'll be 5 of them to come out.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, with these really expensive ones, I don't know which ones are going to go and which ones aren't. I mean, will it be more of a race now to see which one? Like, because it's the first one to hit 5,000 or 3,000 or whatever out of each of them, like the first 5 hit. I'm wondering if on day one, like, there's going to be all of them are going to get pretty high.
The Lego store will probably do quite well.
Yeah, because it's modular.
And then the bowling alley.
The bowling alley.
No disrespect to any of the designers at all, but this round isn't as exciting as the last round.
Yeah, I agree.
And is it isn't as diverse as the first one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you had like a bird and
So apparently we need more birds. And I'd hold up a finger, but that just wouldn't be appropriate. And I don't have the ability to blur it. Anyway, why don't we jump into our actual topic for tonight? Since hey, who's that?
Hey,
oh, that guy.
Who's that guy?
That guy's
famous. And where is he?
Who's that guy? But he's not in front of his own collection.
Yeah.
I was going to take a picture of my Lego room and then realize that I'm not proud of it right now. Because most of it is up here. Anyway, no. So I realized I taken a picture at Dave K's house a couple of weeks back when I went to pick up some brick from him. So I thought, oh, that'll work. So everybody online, everybody in chat. Hey, Brick Snaps. Speaking of perfect timing there, Brick Snaps.
Yeah. How you doing, Martin?
Pops in just when we're talking about if we're proud about our Lego collections.
Oh,
so, online people, are you guys proud of your Lego collections? And you guys, do you guys show off? This was Dave Sincere's idea. It's the last one we have. So now
my last idea. I ran out.
We need more ideas now, but that's a topic for another. That's a topic for next week, apparently. So yeah,
Castle. Yeah.
So when you guys have, first of all, do you publicize that you're a Lego fan? Is it something that you hide? Is it something that you tell proudly?
Definitely something I hide because
really?
I don't do any YouTube shows or.
Okay. So none of your coworkers know?
No. It's quite the contrary.
Okay.
Personally, I'm very proud to be an AFOL. I'm proud to do shows. I'm proud to be a member of Kellogg. So, so I advertise it. And when I do, I do have an office space at work. I do have Lego on display.
On display,
at the office, so everybody knows. I already did a few workshops at work with Lego.
Awesome.
With coworkers. So
yeah.
And I also did a promotional project with some bricks for our outside clients. So. Yeah, I'm not ashamed of to be an AFOL. I'm not ashamed to be a Lego enthusiast.
Yep.
I'm not afraid to be an AFOL. So, and I'm proud of my collection. I'm proud of the things I've acquired. I'm proud of my creation, and I'm proud to do shows. And I love to do shows, and I miss doing shows.
So, the topic of your Lego collection. I'm gonna extend that a little bit. How about if you had post-COVID or pre-COVID, if you have people come over from your lug or whatever, do you show off? Are you proud of your Lego room?
No, not right now.
Fair enough.
I did. But when I first put it together, we actually held a meeting here in my house when I first acquired my house and I got all set up. We actually held a meeting, one of the last Kellogg meetings that we did in our personal home. After that, we just rented space or hall or But I actually did a lug meeting here in my house, so everybody got to see my Lego room, and that's basically when I started back into Classic Space because at the time I asked everybody to either give me $5 so I could barbecue hamburgers for everyone for the supper, or they could give me something Classic Space related, and I got a bunch of small sets that people gave away. So
that's awesome. It's a good idea.
That's what started me back into Classic Space. It was back in 2008.
2008. So your Lego room was different at that point as well. It's like for me, if I were to have people over to show my Lego room, I would be running downstairs like days before and trying to not sanitize, but like tidy up my Lego room as much as possible too. Right.
Yeah.
Just because I want
Yeah.
it to be at its best when it's
almost, most presentable. Yeah.
I mean, even when I'm downstairs, usually when we're doing a chat, that I'll come down 10 minutes early and just straighten stuff up a bit, just so that the background doesn't look like I'm in a living room or in a kitchen or in Dave's room. Yeah, good point. And I mean, Rick's doing a lot of building. You can tell because there's a bunch of drawers missing from his background.
Yeah. There's a lot of Lego. There's a lot of Lego literally everywhere. So right now would not be the ideal time for me to bring somebody down here to see it. But so you want me to circle back to your two questions? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
So I guess the first one is, am I proud of the hobby?
Let's do that.
Yeah. This is good. 100%. This hobby and this community has changed my life. Before I got into the Lego, I was a family man, and I'm still a family man, but I had essentially become a recluse when it came to social activities.
Yeah.
Because we were so focused on the family, I wasn't really talking with other guys or girls or whoever about anything really. So enter Lego and the pandemic. And now I have friends like you guys and friends all over the place, and I chat every day with somebody, and it's just very engaging and positive and supportive, and it's a great community, and I'm happy to be part of it. Absolutely proud of being an AFOL as well. I tell everybody I'm into Lego, and if anybody says, "Oh, really? Lego?" I show them what I build, and then they say, "Holy," In fact, I just got a reaction like that over the weekend from a family member, an in-law, who I've known for almost 2 decades, and I don't really talk to them about it, but as soon as I showed them what I built, they thought, "Wow, that's amazing." So yeah, totally. And in terms of proud of my Lego room, 100%. I wish it was better.
Yeah,
I wish I had drywall.
And a ceiling.
Personally, I like the open stud ceiling better than a finished ceiling in a Lego room because, like, I'm moving my desk and I'm thinking, I might need to drop an outlet above my desk so that I have so now I can access it without doing it. But that's
okay. So what you just said is hilarious. Do you want to know how? Okay, so let me see if I can show you what I'm powering here. Check this out. Can you see all that right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Where's that extension cord go?
Yeah. All those plugs. Let me find out where my camera goes here.
We see you, so you're good.
Yeah. I'm tilted though. I don't want to be tilted. 1 second. Okay. All those plugs are powered by one exterior extension cord.
Outside. Oh, like an orange extension cord type thing. Yeah.
So it's
and that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Sorry, it's plugged in way over there.
Yeah.
I ran it through the ceiling joists and down one drop and then plugged another power bar into it. So it's very Griswold. Yeah. But it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had people down here, like my brother-in-law, for instance, and they didn't understand. And then they saw it and their jaws and I didn't even have all that over there, the shelves and stuff. It was just this. And all these desks and everything, they were built originally for my business.
Working.
Yeah. And then I got into buying bulk, and I needed storage drawers, so I just filled this up here, and now this became the Lego space. So yes.
Yeah. So seriously, I mean, I from my point of view, I mean, pre-COVID, my family would come over or whatever type thing, and they're not really interested in the Lego room, or they haven't really been interested in the Lego room. My brother might show interest at some point or whatever. We might go down at some point, if you're there for a long period of time, Christmas dinner or whatever, when it's like 5 or 6 hours, they're only here for a couple hours. That doesn't really usually happen. But now with my sister being in the chat and that, I think the next time or the first time she comes over, probably at Christmas, it'll be a little bit different. Like we might actually hang out in the Lego room for a little bit, and so she can look at stuff and things like that. Right. Yeah. So, I mean, personally, work-wise, I've been on a few chats in the past few days or a few meetings, and everybody's got their screen on, and I'll say, okay, I'll turn mine on too, but I've got to warn you, I have a Lego hobby. And you always see the people go, warn me, like, why are you, what? And then all of a sudden this appears beside them, and they're like, automatically going in, right? My office is downtown Toronto. It overlooks the Union Station. It overlooks the Fairmont Park Hotel. So I had been at the office one day, and I actually brought my hotel model to the Royal York, and I was picking it up that day. So instead of putting it back in my car, I came upstairs and I set it up at one of the windows that was looking out at the Royal York Hotel, and a whole bunch of people came by during the day to see it. Right?
Yeah.
Like they just like word of mouth kind of spread, and
Yeah.
I can talk about
Love
that stuff. Yeah, I'm not ashamed of it at all. I mean, in the earlier days, like 5-10 years ago, well, 10-20 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
But now that it's mainstream and like with Lego Masters and all that stuff, like
absolutely, that's definitely helping the image. And I think a lot of people that don't know Lego Masters, or they know it and they don't really know what it's about.
Yeah.
When you say you're a Lego fan, they immediately think you like to build little Lego sets.
Yeah.
And like, but that's not what it is. It's so much more. It's so much more than that. Like, it is a community. It's incredible, really. It is.
And even if you're just building little Lego sets with the instructions, they look at the UCS Millennium Falcon and they go, "Wow, that's a Lego kit." Yes.
And even if you're building the tiny little sets, nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
Everybody enjoys it in different ways. Yeah. So
I had at my office desk, like back before we were commuting, or I was only going to the office once a week, and I had my own desk. So this is like 7-8 years ago. I had the Death Star 2 up on top of my filing cabinet, like my overhead cabinet. So from across the room, like from across the building, people would see the Death Star in the distance, and every once in a while I'd be working away and someone would just kind of walk up and just start looking at it.
Yeah.
And let's start a conversation or whatever type thing, right? But by the way, don't do that, because the new gray and fluorescent lighting.
Oh yeah, bad.
It looks old gray now, at least on one side, and then you flip it over and it's new gray. So it's always fun to sort. But
so I have LED lighting in here, so I think I'm okay, right?
Yeah, I think so. And I think my fluorescents downstairs, I think I got the type that are properly, like they haven't changed the color of the bricks yet, from what I can tell. But anyways, anybody else want to add to that before we have a look at what chat's saying?
No, the only thing I'll say, I guess I do want to add to it, is I can't wait to meet you two in person.
Yes.
So
and see our Lego rooms.
Make that happen. Like,
yeah, Dave, if we come up to Montreal area or whatever for a show, one of those evenings, we're coming over to your house to check out your Lego room.
So clean it. I gotta tell my wife. My wife's not gonna like that.
Okay, well, I mean,
that's
if
too bad
possible,
for your wife.
We would love to see your Lego room.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm pretty sure Dave would feel
either that, or he could take you out to eat poutine.
Well, there's that too. I'm pretty sure Dave would feel the same way, right? Like, going to Dave's house, you automatically go to the room, but don't expect Dave to come to your house.
Mm-hmm.
He still hasn't come to my house or Janie's. Anyways,
he's definitely coming to Montreal in May. So.
Well, is he? Oh, is that? Is that one of your shows, or he's?
Working? Yeah, well, I think no. I think he wants to come over on November.
Yeah, in November.
We're going to have the big con.
Yeah,
but we're definitely doing a show in May. So.
Okay, cool. And if anybody in chat or watching this later is in Ontario and is interested in going to that con, I now have a 6-seater. It's not a minivan though, and I pull a trailer. So I'm driving up. So if anybody wants to drive to Peterborough and commute up with me, it's on.
And anyway, that's in May, right?
November.
Oh, November.
The big. So we're having a big show in November.
This November?
Next year.
Next year.
22.
Okay. In 2022. But we're definitely doing a 2-day show in May 27, 28, 29.
Okay. And that's open to everybody too, or?
Yeah.
Is it more of a K-Leg related? Okay.
I'm there, Jeff. I'm with you.
All right. Cool. Anyway, and then you can
we have an arena already reserved, so
that's awesome. Cool.
Excellent.
So why don't we read what chat's got going on here? So Axel Plate is saying since he's only returned to Lego this year, he doesn't have such a huge collection to be proud of. However, I'm proud of the classic space sets I got. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And also adds to that, I have a huge comic book collection. I'm proud of that. So I get the idea. Yeah. And Mr. Blue, I haven't seen my family since COVID. Oh, this is different. But I don't have a relationship with my mother and sister. Okay. So, and
that's sad.
Ontario.
Yeah, that is.
Sure, I will come. Just a step away. Where are you, Axel? Oh wait, no, Axel's in Europe.
Is
He's
he?
in,
No.
yeah,
Yes.
yes.
He's right. Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
right.
I'm trying to think which one it was.
Ironic.
It's not Holland. It's not Lux. It's not Belgium. It's not. It's the one I can never remember. It's not Germany. It's not Holland. It's not Belgium. It's the one right in the middle. It's a little tiny place. Anyways, and it's not Luxembourg. I'm trying to think what the
Sweden,
anyways.
Switzerland.
No, totally not in the right area. Lower.
Want to get back to geography again?
Oh, Netherlands. Okay, I thought. Okay, now see now.
Oh
now
yeah,
I'm
the
getting
Netherlands.
confused.
Yeah.
I thought previously he had said he was in Limburg. Okay? So Limburg is part of the Netherlands. For some reason, when you said that last
Netherlands.
week or the week before, I thought, wait, I was thinking maybe is Limburg another small country, and I'm just confused because it's been a while.
Hold on a
It's called-
Speaking of that
it's called
geography lesson,
Les Pays-Bas in French.
speaking of that geography lesson I was talking to you guys about, apparently I need to get some schooling too.
See, there you go. Hey, Axel Plate said something about comic books not being cool before the Marvel movies. I totally disagree. I mean, I wasn't a comic book guy, but I know people that were huge into.
How about not mainstream? Maybe that's
Comic Cons have existed.
okay.
forever,
Yeah,
right. How long? Like,
Yeah.
It's big.
yeah. I mean,
if they did a show about a bunch of nerds called Big Bang Theory, and it lasted like a good
numerous
seasons.
Fall? Anyways,
I think it was because all things geeky were mainstream
Right.
at the
Yeah,
time.
he's clarifying not in the Netherlands. That might be true. I mean, definitely
Yeah,
more of an American thing, right?
probably.
Phenomenon. Yeah.
Yeah. And Mr. Blue lives in Connecticut, so he can always
Awesome.
drive up to. If you have a passport, you can always drive up to Quebec. It's not that far from Connecticut. I mean, it's not that close, but it's not that far. I mean,
So I know that I would like to go to Brickfair, Alabama. That's the one you're going to, right?
yep. I'm driving down in January.
Yeah,
Yay.
I'd like to go to that. How long's the drive there?
It is a doing the math. It's 2 days. We're driving down, so it'll be probably 7 hours the first day, 10 hours the second day. So about 16.
You're
17
picking
hours.
up brick and Matt on the way
Brick and
there.
Mad, yeah, I'm picking up Brick and Mad in her town. So going through Buffalo, driving through Cleveland, down to Cincinnati, and then Tennessee through down to Alabama.
Okay.
So
Is it just you until you get to Brick and Matt, or is there somebody else?
pretty
going
much,
with?
yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
no, so far it's just me. So
Okay.
Alone it is 6-seater,
my
I know,
6-seater.
brand new 6-seater.
Well, you need to
Yes.
build some life-sized Lego fig people to ride with you.
That'd be
Hey,
kind
you
of
guys all
freaky.
good back there? Yeah, we're good. Oh,
HOV lane.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Go Alabama!
So,
But we're talking about doing cons in this state. That's definitely on my bucket list at some
Me
point.
too.
Probably not right now because of the kids, but
mhm.
I
in a
only
few
have
years.
one in my pocket, Bricks in the Six, and then everything shut down. So I was
Yeah.
like robbed of all of that, like everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Also,
I don't
Martin,
even-
if
I
you're still
don't-
here, I've got hose in my hand. If you're still here, Martin, just letting you know.
But that's just because you're a hoser.
I am. Get out, your hoser, eh?
Speaking of which, I did find a piece of black hose on my computer desk when I was moving it this afternoon, and I'm like, oh yeah, Rick,
Oh yeah, the black hose.
the black hose.
I forgot about that.
Uh-huh. Speaking of the black hose, I wonder if that's the exact same piece I have. That's like
Oh.
very hard to find.
Jeff, I looked on your store.
no, that's actually a non-Lego piece.
Oh,
Get off the stream. Oh,
wait, you were saying? Rick told me to. It's his fault.
Yeah, but it's seriously, in all seriousness, we found it's someone from a log a few years ago found this supplier that
Yeah.
their holes are perfect. They're like
Yeah.
a perfect
That's
Lego
awesome.
match.
yeah. Fahrenmock, Joseph Zawada
Joseph Zawada, yeah.
buys hose like that in huge spools.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
from the
what
same
we bought.
company- from the same. I think it's the same company that supplies it to Lego. So it's the same hose.
That's
It just
awesome.
comes with a serial number on it instead of non-serial number.
Yeah. Okay. And you can probably rub that off anyhow. I would assume.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something,
Yeah.
So, what were you asking about? What were you saying about my store, Rick?
I looked on it to see if you had any dark red 2x2x3 sloped pieces, but you don't. I'm looking to build that. Yeah, that's awesome.
2x2x3. Oh, the 75 degree.
3 high. Yeah.
Yeah, the 75 degree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how common those ones are.
You can buy them on Bricks and Pieces.
Oh, okay.
So I'll probably just get them that way.
Yeah.
I don't know how many I can buy, but I'm sure it's Lego. I can probably buy.
Well, quantities of 200.
Bricks and
Pieces sells up to 200 per
part
that you add. However, there is a trick. If you can say I'm looking for part number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it'll pull it up. But then you can also say I'm looking for parts in set 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you can find if that part is in there, assuming like you choose a set that has that part, you can then add another 200 by adding in that element. So you can do, I think,
tricks of the trade.
The problem is it's just more work to do, right? Like, why can't I just say I want 1,000? I've got to do 10 times 10 or 10 times 2 or 5 times 200, whatever, right? So I was having that issue with.
Yeah, but I think that I've read that Lego wants Bricks and Pieces to be like a replacement part.
Well, then
Avenue,
people are replacing.
And BAB should be like if you want to order large quantities of bricks.
So then why put sheep on Bricks and Pieces and allow you to order up to 200?
I don't know. And why do you have more choices on Bricks and Pieces than on PAB?
Well, because it's replacement parts. I mean, that's part of it. Like, I think the replacement parts, because in that page you can do replacement parts, Bricks and Pieces, or like pick brick or whatever. So, and I think one of them Lego would pay for, like the replacement parts. You have to prove that you have it, and they'll ship it to you, type thing, right? But it's like an automated system, I would assume. Yeah. Whereas the other one is.
With Bricks and Pieces for replacement parts, if you're looking for replacement parts, why on earth is there a limits of 200? Like, who's going to need 200 replacement parts?
Well, I mean, there are some sets that probably do have more than 200 in the set anyhow.
Maybe like the Coliseum, if you're looking for the 10 masonry brick or something. Yeah,
or something like that.
Or you're doing the Taj Mahal and
right. So you're saying you lost 50% of the set? Yes, I did.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously they do know that people are like they're doing it as they're doing it as a way to make money. I mean, they're just pulling in money anyhow, right? It doesn't cost them.
Yeah, I know somebody, I won't say who, but I know somebody who got shut down from that service
because they reselling the parts. Though?
I don't think they were reselling it. I think they were just using it too often, and Lego caught on and said we've noticed a pattern, and you're no longer allowed to use this service.
Well, that's stupid. You're giving us money, and you're no longer allowed to give us money.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem was, but I don't know the specifics. I saw the message that they sent to this person.
Again, Lego, the control freak, strikes again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you
ask you a question?
Yeah, 200 sheep, exactly.
I could insult Scottish people, but I won't.
Good.
Because you're making a farm, Ivan.
You're making a sheep farm.
Well, you're counting sheep. If you have trouble sleeping, 200 sheep is going to help.
Yeah, this is true.
It's going to get you there.
Right? It'll get you there.
It's going to get you there.
We'll stay till the job is done.
Did you guys, just before we sign off, because we're like an hour 30, we'll finish it up in a couple of seconds, but did you guys see the Lego commercial that they put out about the knight who's trying to cross the river? Have you guys seen that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay, so if you Google, I think you can just actually here. I won't actually put it up, but I'll share my screen again. Share screen. This one. Share. Add.
Oh. The damp knight's tale.
I think that's it. That sounds right.
No,
it doesn't look like Lego. Oh, it is
Lego.
Oh,
yes, it doesn't look like Lego at first, but
Oh, this is awesome.
So if you watch this, and I mean, I'll kind of tell you anyhow. There's one scene in here where they're trying to help out this knight, Rick's watching it now anyhow, so I'm not
Yeah.
really giving anything away.
Go
But there's
ahead,
one
yeah.
scene where someone walks in with a goat. The lady walks up and says, "No, no, 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 no," and sends them away. Which, I mean, the Lego fan base has been asking for the goats to come back for years because the goats are selling for like $80 a pop. And I just thought it was funny that they actually put that in there as a joke to us about, hey,
We're not bringing the goat back.
we're not bringing the goat back. The interesting thing is, though, also, if you look in the background, if you watch that video and like keep your eye in the background, in the background, there's some buildings that are sets. And there's some things that aren't sets. And I'm wondering if there's teasers in there a bit too, because the background seems like, I don't know if they would bring it. Like, I think, I don't know, was there a pyramid in there? So there was something in there I saw that was like, oh, we haven't seen that in a set yet. And it's mostly set.
See those Easter eggs were missing from the Lego Movie Part 2. That's why I think, because I just watched the movie again this weekend, and we watched Lego Movie, the first part, and then the second part just right after, and the Easter eggs to the Eiffel community were missing in the second part. I think that's why it wasn't as good as the first one.
I don't know. I liked the Lego Movie too. I liked that they changed the story a little bit, and I liked the way they did it. I thought it was pretty cool with the two kids fighting, and then realizing that they can play together. Because my kids fought, and it's like, please play together. I did throw the link for that video up in chat if anybody does want to watch it. If you haven't seen it yet, it's enough of a little laugh. And
hey, Gary Mullane is here. How you doing, Gary?
Yeah, he's been on for a while, but he's pretty quiet watching us. But, no, that's okay. He was one of the first people to pipe in even before we started. But anyways, it's good. I love it. I love that we have
Scottish joke.
Following.
Pipe in. Is that another Scottish joke? Is that what that is?
Sorry?
Is that another Scottish joke? Pipe in. Get it? Bagpipes.
I'm still looking for the text.
No, you said it.
You said pipe in. I didn't even.
And I was
making fun of sheep, not Scott. Well, I was giving reasons why you need 200 sheep. So,
anyway, this is great.
Yeah, I don't wear a kilt, so I don't know. What
you don't wear a kilt, lad? Come on, laddie.
I'm Dutch. I don't wear a kilt. I wear wooden shoes. Wooden shoes, wooden head, wooden listen.
Aye, laddie.
As they say. Anyways, let's call it. Sorry, that might have been loud. Why don't we call it a night? Thank you, everybody, for in chat for being on and chatting with us and giving us your opinions. Thank you to Rick and Dave for joining in the chat.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you, Dave Cowdice, for not reading your messages for the past 2 days. just digging. Just digging, Dave.
No, I mean, he's doing reviews videos and haul videos, and
he's having a great time.
I like if anybody wants to join us in a chat, we can maybe add in some extra guests here and there, some to chat in. I mean, we've seen Brick Snaps jump in to say hi and chat and stuff. If anybody
and you don't need a red hat.
You don't need red hats. Hats are not mandatory.
Lego t-shirts are great.
A love of Lego is preferred, but not mandatory, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, drop us a line. We do have an email address, canadianbrickbuilders@gmail.com. I believe I have that right there. There we go. I have it. I don't check it all the time, so if you do send a message,
look at the quality of production.
Maybe pop in that comment or something. I'm also realizing that I took away our brand a while ago, and ta-da. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for coming out this tonight, and next week I'm not sure what the topic's going to be because we have no more ideas. But maybe something will come out and give us a topic. Yeah, or maybe Dave will come up with something because Dave seems to be the real idea guy here.
He is.
He's a little idea every week.
No, but I'm famous now. I don't have any ideas.
Oh, right. Yeah. You're all out now.
So we got to talk to Dave's guy who he has hired now to do his ideas.
Oh, my
goodness.
PR.
Maybe that's a topic of a chat. Are you Lego famous? Because I've been published too, but you don't hear me mention it.
I have not been
published yet. Sorry, what was that, Rick?
I have not been published yet.
Oh, okay.
Maybe one day. Maybe
one day. Well, I mean, you're Instagram published. People know who you are. You're going to be on a very popular chat in the near future.
Yes.
So
going to be on Booth.
You're going to be dancing to the music.
Yep.
So,
I'm
so
really
Jeff,
excited
Jeff,
about it.
Jeff is on All Gray Bricks, and you're gonna be on Boom. I'm only on Jeff's channel.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
Yeah, I don't know
You've
why
been in the magazine.
you've
You
been
can't
in
have
magazine,
everything, David. Come on.
I don't care.
I know, man. I'm playing with you.
So, and if you are a Canadian AFL and you want to join in our chat, let us know, because we're always looking for more people. We do have a good group of people already, but not a lot of people are showing up. So, I'd love to have a full house one day. That would be, the ultimate goal. Because, oh, by the way, we're now above 100 subscribers on this channel, so you can now tell your friends or whoever if you want to advertise about us. It's just like youtube.com/VWBricks, one word. I should create a banner for that too. Ooh.
You should.
Like and subscribe.
You're at 107.
I can subscribe. Yeah. Anyways, thanks a lot, everybody. We will see you next week.
Take care.
Hitting the buttons.
Bye.